Hey everybody, it's John again with Contract Diagnostics, and today something that I've been reading a lot about, which is physician burnout. The reason that I wanted to do an episode on this was that we've started seeing items in contracts that are related to physician burnout. I've started to see all kinds of articles and coaches and support systems that are coming up for physicians who feel burned out. I'm seeing support structures for spouses and how spouses can help their physician to prevent burnout. I'm seeing facilities restrict how many hours you can work or force you to take vacation time to avoid burnout. We're seeing a lot of different things that are being structured to help avoid physician burnout, as you've seen it in the news a lot. One thing, of course, that an employer wants to do is find ways to keep their physicians there, happy and productive long-term, because if a physician burns out and wants to go part-time, if a physician burns out and wants to leave, if a physician feels overworked and isn't having fun at their job, the employer is starting to realize that that's not a good formula for success. So what are we seeing? Well, we're seeing more vacation time offered. We used to see 3 weeks and 4 weeks of vacation offered per year, maybe an extra week of vacation, the holidays, most of the time on top of that, but sometimes included, know how yours is structured. But now we're starting to see 5 weeks or 6 weeks off. Some specialties like radiology or anesthesia will routinely see 6, 7, 8 weeks. Maybe up to 12 or 14 weeks if you're a partner in a group. So we're seeing a lot more vacation time off for physicians in employed or private practice models. We're also starting to see a lot of use it or lose it time. So it doesn't roll over. You can't take it, you can't cash it out, meaning you have to use it. Now that's important because you need to understand how your call structure is set up, and if you don't feel you can step away because of the call structure, that's a really important conversation to have with your employer. We're also starting to see a lot of support programs. So programs that are around the physician. It might be childcare at the office. It might mean support via telephone. It might mean a certain level of psychiatric support for family members or for yourself. It might mean there's all different kinds of programs, wellness programs, walks, part of the community, ways to interact and connect with your colleagues, not at work, but on the outside of work through picnics or through social gatherings. We're starting to see a lot more of those to increase camaraderie, but also increase satisfaction away from the job with just your overall life, and of course take the guard down from the stressful days that you have as a physician. So physician burnout is real. We've talked to a lot of people who are just working too much and they want to leave because of it, or they want to go part-time, and we're seeing employers understand this. I think what you can do on the front end is make sure you have really good discussions about the schedule, about the call requirements, about the expectations of work. If you're currently employed and your employer doesn't have some of these programs in place, feel free to give us a call and we can give some advice on how to approach your employer to put some of these things in place. Because I think it's for the greater good for all physicians that we have less burnout, we have happier employees, and of course that'll mean better physicians for everybody out there in the States. So, and of course, I do feel that there's a great need to have some coaches and some advice on the outside. So seek out a physician coach, or seek out somebody who talks about not burning out and about things that you can do to balance out your life. So if you have trouble with burnout, feel free to call us. We don't do that here, but we can definitely refer you to a qualified person. Make sure you do a couple of internet searches as far as who's reputable. But if we can help with anything contract related, feel free to reach out to us at Contract Diagnostics. We're always here. Have a great rest of the week.